Hey girl, hey. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha, and if you're here for the first time, then welcome. And if you're back for a second or third time, thank you for joining me yet again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment down below. Also, be sure to turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. Now let's get into it. We're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta's Porsha Williams and Kenya Moore. It seems they have taken a turn in the wrong direction after a truce that they formed last season. A preview of next week's episode shows Kenya sitting with Kandi as she reveals to Kenya Porsha has been arrested yet again. Kenya then responded by saying, at this point, Porsha is putting herself in positions to be arrested. Girl, what? As if she's doing it for a storyline or some clout. Last season, it seems the two were heading towards a friendship. I guess that was short-lived. These two just cannot seem to stay on the same page or on the up and up. And Kenya, you going down the wrong road, girl. Wrong road. Porsha's activist sister, Tamika D. Mallory, responded to someone in her comment section. And this is what Tamika had to say. You don't know what you're talking about and how Porsha got there. I called her and asked her to come after I saw her out in Atlanta protesting. Y'all always making statements like you know something to be fact when you do not. To be clear, Porsha was nervous as hell and went back and forth before deciding to get arrested. Yandy Smith, who I also called to come, promised her they would stay together as much as possible. Porsha's family stayed nearby for her the entire time. The jail was cold and filthy. The cell was packed. The next time she came back for a protest, we marched onto a bridge and they sat down. I was not arrested that day. Porsha and Yandy understood their role of being there was to bring national attention to Breonna's murder. That's exactly why we called them, for press. Porsha ended up being in jail for more than 12 hours. They kept her almost until the last woman was released. She was visibly shaken. Her courage is something most talkers, Kenya Moore, would never do, and she continues to support our work. I hope none of y'all have a situation that calls for celebrities to help your loved ones. So right there, Tamika is addressing them because obviously they caught wind of Kenya's preview for next episode, and she just wanted to set the record straight. Porsha then says, man, thank you at Tamika D. Mallory for speaking on my behalf. It's sad. It really is. The point is to bring awareness to Breonna Taylor's case and the injustice her family had to deal with. And since I am a celebrity taking part in an act of civil disobedience, it will absolutely bring more attention to her being wrong. I love you all at Until Freedom. And I was blessed to be amongst my fellow frontline brothers and sisters who walked in their purpose and wasn't afraid to get in good trouble for a beautiful young woman whose life was stolen. Now, see, the old Porsha would have literally and physically dragged Kenya. But the new evolved parental activist Porsha decided to take a different route, stating in her caption, "It is really sad that this had to be addressed. Thank you at Tamika D. Mallory, my leader and my sister in the struggle, for all you do first and foremost. However, I will say this. I am on Real Housewives of Atlanta and most of the show is for entertainment. But when it comes to Black Lives Matter, let me be clear. I will not be reading anyone. I will not be shading anyone. I will not stoop down and give weight nor battle the topic of Black Lives Matter with a fellow Black woman on TV. I take it very serious. So all I will say is, Kenya, I will pray for you over the holidays, and maybe even I can be a beacon of light in your dark heart when it comes to anything Porsha related. Or maybe I can enlighten you on the act of civil disobedience. I truly hope that in next week's episode, you are not questioning nor belittling the efforts of the very brave women and men all over the world who stood up and said, no justice, no peace, and have to fight because innocent Black men and women are being killed. I know we can do better than this. Let's stay focused. Vote, vote, vote. Hashtag Louisville87. Hashtag good trouble. Well, it took Miss Kenya Moore a little while to come back, and this was her response. Fake. If you fight for violence against a black woman, accept the ones who deserved it. I am assuming that Kenya is referring to Monique and Candace's fight on the Real Housewives of Potomac, because as you know, Porsha and Monique are good friends. Kenya, that's all you had? That's okay. You may want to start writing down your reads, honey. We waited all that time for you to come back with that. I'm sure Porsha would not put herself in dangerous positions knowing she is a new mom, but activism actually runs through her blood, as her grandfather is the late Hosea Williams, of whom marched with Martin Luther King on Selma. So that runs through her blood, no storyline needed. It's safe to say these two are never going to be friends. I would just like to say, on behalf of those that weren't brave enough to be on the front lines with Porsha, we salute a queen that fights for a cause. As for Kenya, as Porsha stated, we will be praying for you. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to update you on what's going on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. There is a feud brewing. I think Porsha handled it beautifully. And Kenya, you are getting too old for that, girl. Okay? You all the way a big girl. You almost 50 years old. Cut it out. Because while she was out there fighting for a cause, you were at home fighting back tears because of all the things that you and Mark are going through. I'm starting to think you really are miserable. Let's cut that out, Kenya, because I really do like you. But this season, it's just becoming a little bit much. All right, guys. Well, as always, I want you to stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.